Welcome back to the show. Josh, now that we've hit on Overwatch League, what do you say we go back to CSGO and talk about the Intel Extreme Masters? We'll break down the tournament and give you some insights as to teams to watch.
Astralis!
Yeah, they are a team to watch, that's correct. But you can't just throw it out, you can't just yell it all the time.
Oh, my bad. I thought you guys had like a sponsorship deal or something with as many times as you say their name.
And Astralis wasn't playing any games. Astralis won 4.
Xipix, Dupree, Device, Glaive, and Magis.
Hey, Astralis. Guess what? Astralis won the ESL Pro League. Huge shocker.
See?
I don't know, man. That's fake news. Let's get back on track. The Katowice Majors are in full swing. Here's what you need to know.
The Legend stage of the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice is wrapping up this weekend for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The Swiss stage of the tournament has teams play each other based on standing in the first round. Then in the following rounds, teams with the same record will play each other until they reach 3 wins and move on to the champion stage, or they reach 3 losses and they're out of the tournament. At the end of the Legend stage, 8 teams will move on to the champion stage. As of the end of Friday's matches, 5 teams have punched their ticket to the champion stage of the IEM Katowice. Top teams Astralis and Team Liquid made it through with perfect 3-0 records, cementing their place as the teams to beat. As we have said many times on the show, Astralis has been on top of the CSGO world for the last year, but have shown recently that they're not invincible unless they're playing Train, then they're basically invincible. Team Liquid is playing to prove that their win over Astralis at the iBuyPower Masters was not a fluke, but they have a long way to prove that they're better than Astralis. Na'Vi, Renegades, and MIBR are in the next group, taking only a single loss in the Legends stage. Na'Vi cannot be counted out of contention with the likes of Simple on their team. Most people consider either Simple or Device from Astralis as the top current player. Renegades, the top team out of the Asian qualifiers for Katowice, are looking as good as ever. Their only loss in the stage was to Astralis, and they did take 1 map from them, but they also have a lot to prove. Made in Brazil is looking to bring back their old magic with Taco joining his former SK Gaming teammates. Their win over Ninjas in Pajamas on Friday showed glimpses of their former glory and also some communication issues, which was supposed to be much better after returning to an all-Brazilian roster. The final 3 to advance will be decided on Sunday. The 3 teams waiting to see who they play Sunday, Ninjas in Pajamas, Vitality, and Avantgarde, have an easier route to the finals, but teams like Cloud9 and FaZe cannot be counted out just yet. NiP has Forrest and Get Right, 2 of the old guard who have been playing CSGO together since 2012. They each had careers in Counter-Strike 1.6 before the release of Global Offensive and show no signs of slowing down yet. Vitality has become the top French team with the struggles at G2. Vitality has had a strong showing so far with close losses to teams Na'Vi and Renegades who have already advanced. Avantgarde is in a similar situation as Vitality with losses to Team Liquid and Na'Vi. Both of these teams, even if they win on Sunday, will have to play their absolute best to advance to the champion stage. Teams like FaZe and Cloud9 still have a chance, but it comes down to if they come ready to play. Cloud9 had a 16-3 win against MIBR, followed by a 0-16 loss at the hands of Astralis. That is a huge difference between the two. The champion stage starts on Thursday and will conclude the following Sunday. All we here at the Meta know is all of this CSGO action at IEM Katowice is incredibly entertaining to watch, and we've definitely got our eyes peeled for the end of this tournament. It's going to be really interesting to see if any of these other teams can legitimately compete with the likes of Astralis. Astralis might be the top dogs, but Na'Vi and other teams are nipping at their heels this season. Now back to you guys at the desk.
You know, I guess it's actually not as complicated as at least as I thought.
Yeah, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to understand at all.
Right? Well, as I understand it, we've come to the end of the show. Josh, it's been fun. We gotta do this more often. You just gotta make sure you let Buck out the trunk.
Don't worry, I made sure that there was more than enough airflow. It's been a lot of fun doing the show with you, Charles. Now, I'm gonna go get a win in Apex. I'm gonna name it Josh's Happy Win Time. You're probably gonna go lose, and I hate you. How do you like your rules now, Charles?
See, I was gonna have you back on next week. Like I said, we should do this more often, but not after you broke all of my cardinal rules of the show. We're not bringing you back.
4 times I broke them.
And you're just gonna rub it in. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the show, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on Twitch. We'd really appreciate the love. I'm Charles Powers. He's Josh Beard. don't worry about him. It doesn't even matter. Thank you for spending some time with us today on the meta. We'll see you next week. At least I will.
Hey Charles, very excited to be back at the desk. I've never really been at the desk before, so I don't know why I would be back, and I don't know why I said that. Let's try again.
Man. Okay.
Can I stand like this the whole show?
3. Powering up. I, for one... All right. We got this. I just got to pull my shirt down. That's where my power lies. Did you hear one about the Polish guy and the Scotsman walking into a bar?
I did not.
I didn't either. I was hoping you did.
Terrible.
Where are we going, man?
I have no idea.
Intel Extreme Masters has started its CSGO Legends stage for IEM Katowice.
You said it right, but it froze you.
Turning fire on somebody takes them all. Can't have right hill right now. It is just too dangerous.